Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. One thing we've seen lately, much of the best talent to recently enter the league is now in its prime. We'll be watching incredible matchups in this All-Star game. Plus, a few big-time individual rivalries. Should be entertaining. And tonight, the culmination of All-Star Week, the big game, as they say. Shaq, final score is not going to mean much, so what are the guys out here playing for?
A couple of guys will be jockeying for the MVP. And you just got to go out there and say, hey, you know what? I have individual pride. Let me go to work for the fans.
Yeah, if you come out here joking around, thinking that it's just going to be a fun day, you're taking the wrong approach. It is a celebration. However, give the fans more.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the fans,
yeah.
We love the fans, don't we?
We love it.
You fans out there, all of you who are watching us right now,
thank you.
we love you. We love you, fans.
From the heart, brother.
We really do.
From the heart.
Touch your TV screen. Touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
Oh, there's something there. There's something there.
NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Curry. Then it's Harden in at the two-guard.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the worord here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And here's the break. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good with the triple. And here's the East. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Davis. Durant's got 6.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
From deep, Harden, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's Durant. Randle grabs the board.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And good that time. Harden's got his second basket.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
The great one outside for Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 3-point lead, and the basket by Harden.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to the great one. No good again that time.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Puts it up from 12, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Back to Curry. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Curry's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Curry's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. 4 on the clock, and there's the bucket from the great one.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's the great one. Yep, that one goes in there. The great one's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this game literally has been wide open, as wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Curry with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Curry's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk, and he joked about how he was planning for this game. He took a look at the roster they're playing against and realized there was no chance to take away anyone, that all of these guys can hurt you. He told me if I had to actually try and devise something to keep them from scoring, I might lose my mind. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Randall after the made shot from the great one. Curry kicks to Randall. Here's Cousins, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Curry, good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's the great one. 8 points for him. Passes it to Westbrook. Shoots it up. James Harden with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Count that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Clearly
just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's the great one. It's tipped. Davis against Cousins. Over Davis. No good from Cousins. Cousins has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The pass to the great one. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition. What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin. Absolutely love them. And again, credit to the league and to the Players Association for thinking outside the box, reaching back to benefit some of the former players that are actually in need of these benefits and deserving of them. Come on now. Those guys paved the way in many ways for what we see of the league now. And most players appreciate and recognize that, and for it to be tangibly recognized and rewarded is great to see. I love it.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
The East All-Stars shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the West. Walker comes in for Steph Curry.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Now here's Tatum. Right side to Walker. Griffin inside. Jackson on him. Griffin passes the ball. Shoots over Beal. No good off the front iron. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And Beal kicks to Oladipo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, he's proven to be more than just a jump shooter now. Oladipo also has the touch needed to score inside.
Walker finds Monroe. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Down low, Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Oladipo outside. He kicks to Butler. Beal against Ball. Beal the pass to Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
And, you know, Oladipo is one of those multifaceted players. I mean, he can do just about anything you ask of him when he's on the court.
He hits both from the stripe. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Beal against Ball. Five on the clock. Outside, Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the 3-ball.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action after this word. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we start the second quarter.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Oladipo is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Jackson, and it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum used to getting hit while he's shooting. I mean, he absorbs it like you would expect the pro to and powers right through that contact.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars. Here are the East All-Stars. Outside, Beal. Pass to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Boy, it's really hard trying to contain Butler. He's so strong and aggressive and has good ball skills. He excels at drawing contact on the way up.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career. And, you know, you get the feeling that no matter how much he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Doncic comes in for Victor Oladipo. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the West. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Fires for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Got a hand on it. Outside Tatum. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Russell kicks to Walker. Over Beal. Again, the West All-Star.
Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Pass to Doncic. Dishes it to Embiid. Doncic passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Butler.
Dunking is easy for Jimmy Butler. He's an athlete. He's got good size, and he knows how to use that vertical if he is to throw it down.
Here's Monroe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Monroe's got his first 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded closer. It's Beal on the wing. Off target with his 3. Griffin looking it over. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point West All-Star lead. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Tatum. And that one drops. Embiid's got his first basket of the night.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Russell kicks to Walker. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Butler against Russell. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Jackson. Misses off the right iron. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Griffin. They shoot again. Misses the layup.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Beal can't get it to go.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game, hey, but unfortunately they came up empty.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Russell.
The number 2 pick of the 2015 draft, Russell trying to mature into the leader everybody expects him to be.
New players in now for the East. The West also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Monroe. Julius Randle comes in for Blake Griffin. And James subbed in for Tatum. And so Russell hits them both. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by the West. And Cousins kicks to LeBron. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And so Westbrook makes them both. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
James in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Durant against Randle. And Durant sends it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Feeds it to Russell. It's stolen by Davis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot, high post. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open onto the Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. That's good from Randle on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to the great. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Harden outside. Kicks to James. 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. The shot by Curry, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's James. And that one goes long. And here are the East All-Stars. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Antetokounmpo passes to the great. Curry kicks to Randall. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. James covering. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Here's Cousins. And Davis sends it back. Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from the great one. The great one's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets and 8 attempts. It's Harden with the drive. Nice D from the great one.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Harden with the defensive effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. West All-Stars lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Randall. Harden out there with Steph Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to the great one. To the paint, stolen by Harden. Here we go, James heading to the hoop, and the dunk by LeBron.
And Harden continues to work on his defense. It is a work in progress, but showing a bit of an edge on this end of the floor now. I like it.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. Here's the great one. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Curry kicks to Harden. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Here's James. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The great one passes to Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Harden finds James. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And it's Durant missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The East making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here's the great one. He's got 15. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on James Harden.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Bradley Beal's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Kemba Walker is checked in for Curry. And the second free throw, good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden outside. He kicks it to James. Fader on the way. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. No good from the great one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to the great one. To the inside. Embiid. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Walker the pass to Cousins. It's from about to Kumbo. Outside Beal. Passes it to the great one. And the rejection by Harden.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, he's capable of this.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 9.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Harden kicks to Randall. Again, the West All-Star.
Nice job. Very good rhythm. Randall on the catch and shoot.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jackson, who's checked in for the East. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the West. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Julius Randle. Here's the great one, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Both free throws good from the great one.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Russell finds James. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Greg Monroe.
First team. Substitution.
Walker surveying the floor. Stolen by Jackson. Pushing it up. Embiid, no good.
Boy, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Harden can't hit. Beal against Walker. Bounce pass from Beal. Here's the great one. 18 points for him. Jackson has the open look. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Embiid's got 6.
No easy chore keeping the 7-footer off the glass. Embiid crashing with intentionality.
Walker the pass to James. Here's Griffin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Griffin's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Beal the pass to the great one. Embiid, no good. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Doncic is checked in for the great one. Then for the West All-Stars, Tatum comes in for James. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Walker. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Griffin against Butler. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ball, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Beal against Russell. With the floater, Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass the Ball. Shoots over Beal. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his first points in this one.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Butler deciding where to go with it. To stop the run. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Ayton, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Oladipo in for Bradley Beal. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
The feed to Jackson. And there's the pass to Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Outside Russell. Back to Harden. Over Oladipo, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Butler. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Harden. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Kicks to Doncic. He feeds it to Jackson.
Defensive foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team is a penalty. Jaren Jackson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. The East making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Harden. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Russell. Both good from the line that time. 1:05 left in the 3rd. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Curry kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. It's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Westbrook against Curry. Griffin dishes to Tatum. Down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Curry. Free throws good for Curry. 19 seconds left in the third.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Yeah, that's the intelligent play here, Greg, no doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
Butler in the corner. Elbow shot is on the way.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to challenge shooters because of it.
And so it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Jimmy Butler is out there with Russell Westbrook. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ayton. And it's Davis in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Outside, Antetokounmpo loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Tatum. Passes to Randall. He kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the East. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the West. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot. And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket. Every All-Star game you can count on. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Here's Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 24 points.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
High post, Davis. That shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cousins against Davis. Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And Cousins kicks to Tatum. From downtown, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Tatum. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the West All-Stars. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 14-point game. Outside Durant, pass to Westbrook. From about 19 feet, count the basket. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Cousins, the pass to Tatum. Outside Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars now, down by 12. High post, Davis. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
But the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, he was a high pick in 2014. Randall played just 14 minutes as a rookie. Broke his tibia. But since then, he's bounced back nicely.
Beal's checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. James checked in for Tatum. And it's James Harden in for Walker. Both free throws good from Randall.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the rejection by James. He dishes it to Randall. And there's the pass to Curry. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Loads it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Harden. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And, you know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Westbrook finds Durant. Harden against Beal. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Cousins. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Harden up top, defended by Durant. Pass to LeBron. Trying to get open is Randall. They get it back. Cousins throws it down.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Green for 2 points. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. And the West All-Stars with possession. Curry outside. He's off on that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Davis. That one, no good. Nice D from Cousins. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. James outside. Kicks it out to Harden. This one for three. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 19 points.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really, the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
But great ones checked in for Bradley Beal. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Knocked loose. Pass to the great one. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. 16-point lead. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. No good from the great one.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
The three from Harden. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Yeah, you know what? The defense can't keep giving him these looks. I mean, he looks really comfortable shooting from these spots on the floor.
A big group substitution here for the East. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ayton comes in for Kevin Durant. Doncic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Cousins. Griffin comes in for Randall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Shot clock at 5. Harden hits the jumper in space.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. Back to Oladipo. Here's Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
And the West All-Stars have possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. James kicks to Harden. High post try. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's the great one, and the rejection by Harden. Russell against Oladipo. Outside Russell. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable. You know.
Yeah, what's the charge? That's what I saw.
Definitely.